call him Lord?
I am not worthy to have you come into my home. But you only need to say the word, and he will be healed.
Welcome back, Faithgate family. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at the faith of the Roman Centurion. And this is recorded in Luke chapter 7, also in Matthew chapter 8, where we see this Roman Centurion who had amazing faith, so much so that it even astonished and marveled Jesus. So first off, who was this Roman Centurion? Well, what we know about Roman centurions is that they led charge and had authority over 100 men. And so just picture that this Roman centurion who had authority and power himself, but yet he was willing to humble himself and to submit to the authority and the power of Jesus.
Do not trouble yourself. You can heal him from a distance with only a word of command. I also have authority with men under me. If I say to one, go, he goes. If I say to another, come, he comes. Anything you command in this world will happen. I know it. Even this.
It's also important to know that he was a Gentile. And this is significant because at that time, the Jews didn't want to share their faith with Gentiles. And they also believed that Gentiles weren't unworthy or unclean and undeserving of the faith. So we know that this Roman centurion and the culture that he was surrounded with, they worshiped pagan gods. So for him to go out of his way and to surrender to the authority of Jesus was a big deal. And so it brings me to the first point of this video that I want to talk about, and that is that we have to put aside our own truth and accept God's truth. He laid down his own truth, his own norms, what society thought that he should do, and he went against that. And I think similar in our lives, that we should also do the same, that we should go against the patterns of this world and lay down our own truth, lay down our own authority, and accept God's authority. With this Roman centurion, he had authority over 100 men. He had authority, and he was known for his authority and for his power in his culture and in society. But yet, he laid down all of that and decided to submit to the lordship of Jesus Christ.
Lord. Lord.
You call him Lord?
I am not worthy to have you come into my home. And I know you would not be comfortable as a Jew in a Roman's home.
This Roman centurion went so far and told Jesus that he said, Lord, Lord, don't trouble yourself. I don't deserve to have you come under my roof. This is the awe and reverence that this centurion had for Jesus. And it makes me think, what would it look like in our lives if we had this awe, this reverence, this faith in Jesus?
But you only need to say the word, and he will be healed. And I know you can do it.
Master, I never thought I'd say this, but he is worthy to have you do this for him.
And this leads to the last point of the video, is that we are called to step out in faith, just like this Roman centurion. And if we look at Hebrews 11:1, this is what it says. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance in what we do not see. And then 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, for we live by faith and not by sight. And so we are called to step out. If we can't see it, it doesn't matter. God requires us to have faith, just like the centurion.
Trouble yourself. You can heal him from a distance with only a word of command. I also have authority with men under me. If I say to one, go, he goes. If I say to another, come, he comes. Anything you command in this world will happen. I know it. Even this.
We are called to step out in faith, and so much so that Jesus just has to say the word and it will be done. I love it when the centurion told Jesus that you don't have to come to my house to be under my roof. I'm unworthy of having you come under my roof, but God, just say the word and it will be done. Imagine if we have faith just like this. And I think a lot of the times in our lives and our walks with God, we want to see the miracle happen right in front of our eyes. We want to see God moving right in front of us. But God calls us to have faith and not live by sight. To just believe in his word and believe that it will be done, because God has the power and authority to make it happen.
Stand up. What? Rise. Did you all hear this, man? Truly, I tell you, with no one in Israel have I found such faith. I was rejected in my own hometown, and I'm threatened by the religious leaders of my own people, and yet this man, a Gentile, has more bold confidence in what he believes that I can do than anyone I have yet encountered. Go. It has been done for you according to your belief. Thank you. Thank you. You have brightened my day to encounter this kind of faith.
We are called to follow Christ, to believe in him, to just step out in faith, and God will take care of the miracle himself. God just wants us to believe, to have faith. So as we step into this new year, I want to have faith like this in turn. I don't know about you, but as I face curveballs and circumstances and situations, even on hilltops and mountaintops, I want to have faith. I want to believe in God's word and just believe that whatever he says is going to happen. Whatever he says is going to be done. And we can trust in God's word. We don't need to see the miracle happening in front of us, but we just have to believe and step out in faith. Well, that's it for this video, FaithGate. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope this was an encouragement to you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.